Membership levels not only determine who gets access to the site content, they're also used for other elements of the site. They're used in the design for the membership options page, and they're used to customize the PayPal buttons. The free version of S2Member supports 5 levels of membership, 1 free level and 4 primary levels. In S2Member, level 0 is reserved for free memberships. Whenever a visitor registers without paying, they're automatically entered as level 0. Level 0 can be controlled by navigating to S2Member General Options and clicking the Open Registration bar to open the screen. Under the Allow Open Registration, select the option you want, No to Not Allow and Yes to Allow, and then click the Save All Changes button at the bottom of the page. For the course build-out, we'll be allowing level 0 as a way to retain potential customers for upgrade. Select the Yes option and click the Save All Changes button at the bottom of the page. Membership levels are directly related to content restrictions, and there are numerous ways to restrict content in S2Member. Content can be restricted by post, by page, by category, by tag, or by URI, and content can even be restricted using custom capabilities. S2Member installs a meta box on all page and post screens that restrict content using membership levels. When writing a page or a post, simply select the membership level. Another way is to use custom capabilities for content restriction. Content can be restricted by using a tag or category name along with the membership level. For the course build-out, we'll use page tags with membership levels to restrict content. And for that, we'll need to install a page tagger, since WordPress does not have the ability to use tags on pages. It only allows tags for posts. Navigate to the Add New Plugin screen and type Page Tagger in the search box and click the Search button. Locate the Page Tagger plugin and click Install Now, and then Activate. This plugin installs a meta box for tags on the page screen. Now all pages can be tagged just like a post. And remember, tags are case sensitive. For the course build-out, we'll be using level 0 and level 1 with custom capabilities to restrict the content. The membership levels themselves can be used to restrict this content, but with custom capabilities applied to membership levels, you have a far greater possibility for content restriction combinations. Now we need to configure the membership level labels. Navigate to the S2Member General Options and click the Membership Levels/Labels. This is the screen where the levels are named. They could be left at the default, but for this course, we'll be changing the names. Level 0 will be named Basic, and Level 1 will be named Site Build. Level 1 will actually have 2 separate sublevels, one for a membership site build and another for an e-commerce site build. We're using one level here since these sublevels are basically the same except for the content. The content restriction will be handled with custom capabilities. In other words, if the content is tagged with the word we use for the custom capabilities, then only a member with that permission will be allowed to view the content. We'll use these tagged names when we create the PayPal button, since the permissions are set when a membership is purchased. For the remaining levels, we can use a dash to let us know they're for future use. The Force WordPress to Use label selection will change the default WordPress role settings to the ones entered in the levels fields above. This can make them easier to identify if you need to add a new member or if you change a member level. It will not affect the operation of the site. It's strictly a personal preference. This can be left to no unless you just want to change it. And the button to reset roles and capabilities is typically used by developers. It resets the roles if there were changes made and they're not functioning properly. Clicking this will reset the roles to the defaults. Click the Save button at the bottom of the page. Now, before we can create the PayPal buttons, we need to set the tag for the custom capabilities. By doing this, S2Member will restrict content access using these tags. Navigate to S2Member Restriction Options and click the Tag Access Restriction bar to open the screen. Locate the tags that require level 1 or higher and enter ecom, a comma, no spaces, and mem, M-E-M-B. Remember that tags are case sensitive. These are the tags we'll use in the pages and posts to restrict the content to members. Now, when a customer buys the e-commerce membership, they'll be able to view all content marked with the ecom tag. No one else will be able to see this content. Click the Save All Changes button at the bottom of the screen. Now that we have the levels set for the site and our tag restrictions in place, we can create the PayPal buttons.